Ah, for the sweet love of all that is holy. I gotta rant about this subject, if for nothing else, except for the overall theme of this whole affair, which is why. Recently, there's been this white woman, number 6,578, who went viral on TikTok, her account deleted, etc., etc. You all know how this formula goes by now. Because she said the N-word. And oh dear God, cue the battle cry of the perpetually offended on the internet, who spend the whole damn day trying to get her fired. Again, you all know how this formula works by now, because that makes your demographic look very, very strong now, doesn't it? You all think you're such hot sex, so strong and very independent, and then when one random white lass says the N-word,
y'all lose your mind.
Thank you, Eddie. Now, I saw Mark Dice talk about all of this, and I usually like Mark, but this take was just bizarre.
And so far, the only people who are standing up and defending her and denouncing the cancel culture mob, which may actually be one of the biggest in the history of the internet, are the truly independent political pundits, content creators, and platforms. The craziness surrounding this girl goes far beyond those who melted down because of their black fragility and the social justice warriors who dedicate their life to canceling people and trying to ruin their lives. Some on the right are thinking that she's a Mossad agent and that this is a psyop of some kind. Why? What's the psyop? They don't know.
I have some ideas, I'll elaborate in a moment.
They can't comprehend that a beautiful girl got canceled and went viral because she's obviously not bowing to the political correctness, and she uses another certain term as an insult that the rainbow people get upset with. So this is an example of the pendulum swinging back in the other direction.
No, it isn't. We never stopped using any of those words in private, only in public. So all that's happened here really is some people stuck their necks out for whatever reason we don't know, when they should have done this ages ago when there was much less resistance.
A member of Generation Z just fed up with the political correctness and just not caring. But thankfully, Owen Schroyer helped to debunk the kooky conspiracies around her.
So to clarify though, you are not Jewish and you've never been Jewish.
No.
Israeli intelligence has never reached out to you in any way, shape, or form.
No, but if they do, I would be a great agent for them, I gotta say.
She's feeding the trolls a little bit there, and people on the right dug up some of her old tweets from like 6 years ago when she was like a 16-year-old high school kid, where she did seemingly support Israel, as most Christians are indoctrinated to do, because, well, that's a whole other story, but she has since changed her ways. But it's just, the whole thing is absolutely insane, really on both sides.
I'll wait till the end here, but let me elaborate a little bit. This chick randomly blew up out of nowhere for a noise coming out of her face. Suddenly, she's on the most famous fringe right-wing media outlet, asked if she's been in contact with Mossad. It almost looks like an attempt at delegitimizing any concerns. Oh, you're just some crazy conspiracy theorist. Dude, this chick just said the N-word, and suddenly she's on InfoWars, and for merely sporting the people's eyebrow and going, that's a bit weird, I'm considered the wacky one. Of all the weird stuff that Alex has said over the years that ended up being true, this is where you're gonna try and draw the line. Really? And again, I'm considered the wacky one? Is someone playing a trick on me? Where the hell am I?
In a sane society, Turning Point USA would hire her as an ambassador, or a conservative media outlet would hire her as one of their new talents. But, like I said, she's a little bit too edgy for the conservative Inc. crowd.
I feel like I'm losing my mind over here. I want you all to pause for a moment. Take a deep breath and look at the situation, alright? Some random TikTok influencer just said the N-word, and now that apparently qualifies as talent material for conservative media outlets. Good God, and I thought democracy had piss-poor qualification criteria. What on earth is this woman going to do? How is she going to influence anything? What weird Twilight Zone shit is this? This is a word that was tossed around in COD lobbies several years ago for the funnies. Now it's apparently so potent a force, it can be used on a CV when trying to score a gig on a conservative media network. Again, Twilight Zone lunacy. Look at this. Milo Yiannopoulos, Mr. Grifter himself. I am taking it upon myself to clear my sweet angel's name. Watch this space. Milo, you can't even clear your own freaking name, let alone somebody else's. Being associated with him is like hiring O.J. Simpson to be your attorney. No one in their right mind would believe any of this is organic. Get friggin' real. Something I gotta point out as well. The amount of so-called conservative men who, once they get a whiff of tits, turn into a bunch of drooling morons welcoming it into the fold is pathetic. You will notice, the moment even the most remote flame of genuine right-wing ascendancy ignites, a woman will appear seemingly out of nowhere to suck all the energy out of the room. Let me tell you all something. The conservative men are no smarter than the left-wing ones. Really, they fall for the exact same damn trick over and over again. Women go into any space. Why? They want attention. They have no minds of their own. The politics is meaningless. They are products of the environment. Always. They will shapeshift to whatever gets them eyeballs. That is their prime function. I don't know how many females flip-flopping when it's convenient do those stupid bastards have to see before they wake up and realize women have absolutely no values whatsoever except what serves their whims at any given moment. No more, no less. Cheers for watching, and once again, I apologize for nothing.